everybody that we see walking around us is not a flesh and blood human being like us.
Now, I believe that, though. I just don't know who or
How do you tell?
Thermal camera.
Thermal camera?
Are they cold or something?
Facts. If you see somebody on that thermal camera and they not white hot and they blue, you know what time it is.
Reptilian. But what about people that ain't reptilian and shit? Like, ain't it like a whole list?
You look like you don't want to talk about that.
Cause like it's then you know how you said the tall whites, they like a couple hundred years.
Yep.
But then there's motherfuckers that's way ahead of that too, right?
Who've been here the whole time.
Those are reptilians?
Yes.
So those are the ones that's like dangerous for real.
Absolutely.
Well, everybody that are dangerous for us, shit, if we behind.
Well, to certain groups, human beings are a resource on this planet to them.
So do you believe we created by them?
Absolutely.
And do you believe that's why like they don't want to like
interface with us?
No, not even just that too, but like the media don't want to like say, it's aliens here, this and that.
Who you think running these companies?
Mess up people religious.
Absolutely, but who you think running them same companies?
Them.
Yes.
They say disclosure is supposed to be coming. Like Stephen Gribby saying that a lot.
Disclosure already happened. If you want to find the truth, everybody just look up Dr. Roger Lear and look up his project about hacking the alien internet. Because Dr. Roger Lear removed several alien implants out of people's bodies where the metal isotopes don't even exist on Earth. And some of the implants he tried to remove moved.
The fuck?
You can pull this right up. There's movies on it, there's documentaries on it. Rest in peace, Dr. Roger Lear. After he came public, he had a heart attack the same day. Facts.
Not a coincidence.
Not a coincidence.
So what's their purpose? Like, they planet?
Yeah, they was already here. They did some things with our DNA to create us.
So when we hear the stories in the Bible, when we hear the stories in the Bible, is that based off of them and they created us? And it's like, since they created us, they got our God. Like when they say serpents, could that be the reptilians? Like,
absolutely, that's what that means. Representation of them. Facts. And then what do we do? We blame the sin of the whole world on the female. And I ain't suspicious of nobody.
But they don't got females or something?
Well, just think about it in the grand scheme of things. They blame sin.
I mean, it's on both. It's like the female got finessed and then she finessed him. But it's like y'all both did and y'all was told not to.
Jesus never even seen the New Testament. He taught from the Dead Sea Scrolls. So the Bible, the most original Bible is the Ethiopian Bible. American public has never even seen that book. We only see the King James Version, the Schofield Bible, things like that, where they use those books as instruments of control. Because all of the esoteric knowledge has been sequestered by certain groups, and they keep us with one set of science, they use the other.
How you feel about like the teachings, Rashad Jamal? Yeah.
When it comes to niggas who catch pedophile charges, everything that they say, I don't even listen to. Because horny guys finish last. Point blank, period.
What is that? You know exactly what he got locked up for?
Yeah. He had a little kid testify against him. You can't beat that.
Because I ain't really know the details, but I know I was talking to, I forgot who it was. It's a guy that ain't even like him, but he's basically saying like they do that to they people type shit. Like it was another guy that had, is it Malachi York or something? Yeah,
my whole thing with this is though, like the most slaps on the wrist that you see in the criminal justice situation is crimes against women and children. They repeat offenders and shit like that. And you got a testifying witness, you're going down every time.
So the shit with Malachi York?
Pedophiles, over with.
Yeah, they say he had like a whole compound.
Yeah. Yeah, so when you see guys who...
Like a cult, basically.
Yeah, when you see guys who get involved in the occult and they use it to oppress people, there's no sympathy for them.
So what are they getting out of that? Like, you know how the Bohemian Grove, like they say they be doing that with the children and getting adrenochrome, something like that. Like, what are they essentially doing for real?
The scripture says, make sacrifices to us and worship us and we will do your bidding and we will reward you with riches and power. These people all had riches and power.
What scripture? You said the Bible?
In the Bible, for sure.
Who's saying it in the Bible? Like make sacrifices to who?
Well,
Because I know in the Old Testament days, I guess people still make sacrifices, but
Right.
like they saying like to God, to
making it to the fallen angels, which are demons. It's an old story, bro, and
basically worldly beings.
absolutely,
Their own shit.
absolutely, same thing, bro. Because in all ancient civilizations who had gods or deities, they all wanted child sacrifice. And in exchange for that, they got rewarded with shit. Look at them guys. Malachi York was rich.
Where can you draw the line, right? Sometimes we see that like people are big into astrology,
Right.
and a lot of people have said that that is a teaching from a fallen angel.
Yeah, so that's why I tell people, you have to find your own interpretation of things, because all of the esoteric knowledge that helps people is considered witchcraft in the Christian Bible.
So where do you draw the line? If,
That's what
if
makes me
you're
scared to even,
if you-
Right, because
my grandma,
that
my
God ain't write that book. The Bible we all reading was created by King James, who had several gay boyfriends, killed his own mother to become king. After he edited the Bible, he had a series of books called Demonology. He was demon possessed when he did this whole process. That's the whole thing about this. All of the people we see winning with fucked up lifestyles, they made covenants with demons. Facts.
What's the end goal for them?
Oh, the end goal for them is eternal damnation, because people who walk in the light have to wake up and stand on business. Because without that, they want to enslave us and our children. And us as men, we always revolt. Even back to the Sumerian tablets with the Anunnaki, we revolted. That's why they left us here.
Feel like Elon Musk a human?
He's a human being.
Yeah.
Yeah, he a human being.
You believe him when he be saying he don't have no knowledge on aliens? Even though he one of the main people that put shit in the sky?
This is what they do in the private sector. They use etymology against people. Etymology is pretty much playing on words. You cannot call something alien that's been here before we have. The word is extra dimensionals. He can always say, yeah, I have no knowledge of aliens. But nobody asks him about extra dimensionals. Point blank, period. Because he's acknowledged that UFOs exist. But people ask him about aliens.
They reverse engineer a lot of stuff.
There's a company called Tuttle. Tuttle is a crypto company that is putting reverse engineered alien technology on the blockchain. It's getting publicly traded. You can pull it up right now. Tuttle.
Where do all these or I'm sorry, I think the better question would be do these people still live day to day, like you could be one, he could be one.
Yeah, they walk among us. They live normal lives.
And every species, like the Nordic group and the Reptilians, they still walk among us?
All of them.
It's probably on Komodo dragons.
They all walk among us, bro. Shout out my boy, shout out Robert Bigelow. And Bigelow Aerospace is here in Nevada. He was the first person who even brought this up to us, because he spent $20 million of his own dollars at Skinwalker Ranch researching information. And he said that the information that he got, the government wouldn't let him release it. So he kept his information. He paid his own tab and paid them back. Kept it for himself. There's a guy named Ben Rich who runs Lockheed Martin Skunk Works. He said we already have the technology to take ET home. It's locked in black budget projects, so it never benefit humanity.
They say they keep them private so you can't FOIA request it.
Yeah. So they put all of this type of stuff into private organizations and private companies. That's why Elon Musk was giving Donald Trump $47 million a month to win the election, because the Democrats wasn't going to let him go to Mars. If you want to get some of this reverse engineered tech for your company, you got to put your people in power. And that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they did that with Palantir.
Yes, sir.
Somebody told
Yes,
me
sir.
years ago to invest in that. And I ain't gonna lie, he never really explained why. But he told
Damn.
me, like, trust me, little bro, like, do it.
Yeah, see,
And I did. And
back in the day, when Palantir first came out, yeah, like that stock is 1,000x now.
yeah, like, let me see. What-
1,000x.
what
So
I
that
did.
means $100,000 would have got you 10 million.
And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even putting nothing crazy because
Yeah.
I ain't, but
Yeah.
I still made thousands.
You made cheese.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Palantir and kind of the face scanning that they're doing, tracking us everywhere we go?
I feel like that all of that technology is the precursor to AI robotic overlords.